All right. Good morning, everyone. Hopefully everybody's doing well. We are live on my laptop, so no camera this morning. Let me know if you can hear me. And we are going to see there was a decent sell-off, and hopefully you guys can see the screen very well. I am connected to one of my big monitors plus the laptop, so only two. But I think the job should be done anyway. So we're trying to find some structure here, but do we tank all the way here to 2 something at this point? So I want to see the open, see how they restructure these lows. Yeah, I want to see. I don't have access to the big time frame charts. I just realized that. So maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do this, and then somehow we are going to find a way on this one to do one chart and look at our 4-hour charts here. And Travis, if you pinpoint some issues or anybody on the feed, let me know, guys, because I'm not used to stream from the laptop, but I noticed the laptop is fine if I have a big screen like this. So
we're so good, Mark.
Yeah. So let me clean that up on the zones. You said there was a red dash. Maybe I should have left the red dash since they are the most important. Yeah. And I'm going to power indicator here. We're going to go to the settings here. I'm going to remove major, minor. I just want the red dash in front of me, see what we're looking at. So on the ES, we have been holding the division 820 perfectly this morning. So we're going to do, and plus if you look like this, it's kind of holding as well, right? So this 820, 780 on the ES is going to be critical here, right? Now we trade the NQ, but that helps us. That helps us anyway, right? Also, don't forget, guys, Lucid Flex, one payment of 189 on the 150K account expires today. You know, you don't have any recurring. So the Flex expires today and you will regret not taking advantage of that. I have a problem with my mouse now. So let's see if I can put it on my, is that helping? No. My mouse was working fine. So yeah, I like this area right there. So what else? My mouse has a problem right now. Why is this a problem? It was working fine. This is weird. On my laptop, it's just doing something funky on me. Maybe I should change the. Maybe I should change the battery. Let me try that. I always have extra batteries to change my thing. Is it? No, I still have the same problem. Well, anyhow, I like this area right there. Okay, so let's go now on the NQ. 1 minute before the open, so better hurry up. Yeah, I like this area better here, man. 346 at this point. 346, 420. Yeah, 346. 346. The red dash is 392. They might come and sweep here. I don't think so, but that would be scary. We need to observe the open this morning. We need to observe the open, but the SPY has reached important support already.
Today's open is just almost right on top of yesterday's open.
Is it? Yeah. Right now. Let me see.
Yeah, 492 is yesterday's open. 495 is today's open.
496. Yeah. Okay. Well, very simple. I need a volume indicator here. I need a 1 minute chart here, and I need to observe the market for the next 15 minutes. And don't do any stupid trades. I mean, we are going to try to. I have a lot of Lucid accounts here. Let me see if I can do a group. LFI. Okay, do a group. Maybe I rotate because I am on the laptop. I'm not really used to trade from the laptop and this settings. So since it's a new settings for me until the computer gets repaired, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. I'm waiting. You know, I'm not going to be jumping. I think they might sweep one more time, but we'll see. Also, the ATO is very high right now, Travis, right? It's very, very dangerous to do size. Is everybody clear? They are trying to restructure, but I'm afraid of a last sweep. We're above the open. Yeah. All of this for a Microsoft announcement?
Yeah, Microsoft headline that they're lowering their quota for AI software sales. So it's an AI bubble fear play. But yeah, it's holding it. I mean, it dipped below held yesterday's initial balance low, and now holding well above the open now and making this move up.
It looks like a long. They are restructuring, but it's scary to chase this thing.
Very scary to chase. We do have VWAP at 573. Of course, 575 is the top of that zone I was looking at yesterday. That zone being 575 to 490. So I would not be surprised. 575, 600. We see some resistance and maybe a pullback off of that.
Even if I do an aggressive trend line, it's like this at this point. The problem here is you don't want to short because the market has been strong and you don't want to chase the long. So you are kind of in a bad spot. But we've reached some important support this morning, like this 620 division on power indicators. Interesting. A better division would be 675, 800 on ES, but we've reached some important division. Same on ES. It might be a short here, to tell you the truth. I am tempted to try a quick short with a quick bracket, and of course, because I am on this laptop, I don't quite know how to manage this thing.
So far, it's holding the open.
What's the open? This is what I have to.
495. It's pushing a little below it now.
I am almost 20 points on this trade, 30 points, 70 points on that short. I'm out. I took it. That was a quick winner there to warm up. I want to observe the market really until 9:45, guys. Your likes, comments are appreciated. Don't forget, Lucid Flex accounts expire tonight at 5 p.m. 189, one-time fee, 150K, 4,500 drawdown. You are not going to get a lot better than that, guys. Okay? And then they are back at 300. So if you want to support the community, Code PPI, that's your opportunity. I forgot to send the text, so maybe I'm going to send the text. And you know what? No freaking camera, no nothing, just focusing on trading and doing the work. That's what I want to do, the work. Those technical issues have distracted me yesterday. I lost one eval. This is not the conditions that I like to trade on. I like to stream, share with you guys, have fun, use the power indicator, demonstrate them in actions on my 15 accounts plus. But the yesterday's was not fun, to crash 3-4 times. So hopefully they'll figure what happened with the PC. Is the feed good, guys, this morning? Can I please have some feedback from the guys on the feed? Can you guys, like on the feed, besides Travis, I don't know how fast, is there a delay? 1, 2, 3, I don't know. So far, so good. Well, let's go. I'm going to send a quick. What is this? These people have changed their stuff. Oh, why people are making things complicated? I don't even know how to send a message now to everybody. So we had one trade, one winner so far, and we are going to observe. Yeah, Travis? That's it. That's all we can do. I like this area there. If they slam and one more time towards this 410, but if they breach this 410, there's a 226 possibility and everybody's going to get caught off guard. That's why I was doing a quick short, see, and it worked, but I think you need a very tight bracket. It's retesting the open now.
No, it's way below the open right now.
The open was 499. See, that short that I had was good. I just had to keep it if I had a runner. You know, I shorted around 510. That was a good short. Yeah, I had a good short, 510. So first trade of the day is a winner. Let's see what happened with this dump. You know, they squeezed the cryptos yesterday, and today they dump a little bit. I think it's an opportunity for you to buy some cryptos this morning. You know, those Sui is looking good at 170 now. And he had a 180 high intranight. Pump is probably going to pump. I don't know. We'll see. All I know is my Alcon portfolio is coming back almost where I started. Good morning, everybody. So one trade so far, one winner, and we are waiting patiently. Patiently waiting. I don't want to short that dump again, but I don't want to buy this dump either. So it's tricky here. This consolidation is kind of tricky. See, we got a huge drawdown here on the trend line. You know, now we consolidate. And Nasdaq is very notorious to do a second leg or a third leg. Does that make sense, everyone? Yeah. So you need to be very, very careful of that. Couple of things that I felt yesterday was pretty good was, let me see the watch list. AMD is puking a little bit. Let's see what's weak this morning. Some of the crypto. CrowdStrike, a little weak. Microsoft, because of the news, down almost 3%. 3% is quite a lot here for tech stock, guys. We need to be careful, you know, this area there. And what's going up? Some cryptos. I told you to buy some Coinbase yesterday. I told everybody in my private group, and I told you on the feed. Even the feed was coming in, and now 20 times I told you guys it's time to start buying some Coinbase again. I would stay away from MicroStrategy. I don't know how the guy is leveraged, how everything is connected. I think you are more diversified on Coinbase and more protected on Coinbase. So I'll show you something that concerns me in the overall market to me. Let's go to the high time frame chart. And let's look at the 4-hour chart. Well, we can argue a couple of things. This is a 4-hour time chart. We can even look at it on the daily, probably be even better. So look at this, guys. Are we doing a head, shoulder, shoulder, shoulder? Or are we working slowly to hold this red dash at 379 this morning and slowly work an incredible pump all the way to 28,000 for the next 12 to 18 months? New high. That's going to be really the key, you know, right, Travis? It's interesting, right? What's the Dow Jones? What's the Dow Jones symbol on frigging TradingView? DGI?
DJI.
Yeah.
Make sure you choose the right one, though. Yeah.
So on this one, I'm saying things a little differently. Look at this. So something like that, right? It's not perfect science there, but look. So on this one, we could have a shoulder too. I would not exclude the right shoulder of 48,000 on the Dow Jones, right? Or do we go to the apex high here, kind of grind, maybe to the power indicators, 50K, the round number, right? And fell that. So this area of 47,000 to this area of 46,000. So the 46.8 to the 47.2 there is extremely important in terms of holding this gap here. From here to the power indicator institutional zone. Very, very, very important. If we don't hold that, we start cracking here. We start having a lower high shoulder. I would rather they work something after December the 10th and FOMC next week. Grind, boom, explosion, dovish, liquidity in the market. The repo market stress is less, right? And we work a huge comeback either for the end of the year, right? And maybe a sell-off, a huge sell-off between January, for tax selling to April, May, like last year. And then we go back up and we prepare for the midterm election as the last goodbye trap on the economical cycle, which could very well be because the economical cycle will be like this. So you might be a lower high on the economical cycle, a new high on the market. That is really the trap that you need to be careful, guys. So we have to play like chess player the end of the cycle if you want to be successful. If you don't want to be successful, just keep on going, put your finger in your mouth and figure what your 1 minute chart, your 5 minute chart, and your 30-minute chart is going to print as far as money for you. But if you want to play that shit, up, down consolidation right now, right? And gamble, this, ding, 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 that's your problem. By the way, Travis, I see that there is a 5 to 10 second delay on the stream.
There's always at least a 10-second delay on the stream. That always happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the nature of YouTube.
Yeah. I'm going to coffee. We have an open range setup at this point. Yeah. We have this 449. We have this 537. And we are consolidating. That's a dangerous area right now. Are we clear? Yes or no? We're still consolidating that huge drop this morning. And it's being digested. Yeah? I'll be right back. Travis, take it from there. I'll be right back. I think we are going to sweep one more time on the downside, everybody. Okay? But it's a very dangerous short because a lot of people want to buy that sweep. Is that sweep at 410? Is that sweep at 780 on the ES? I gave you the order block on the ES. It could be 675, 800. I think we're going down. I mean, I suppose, I could take it, but Something is weird with my mouse. My mouse is giving me trouble here on this screen for some reason. It's the weirdest shit. Yeah, I cannot trade like this unless I take a trade here. See, maybe we do one here on this. We'll do one here. What's the stop loss here? 79. Maybe I'll put the stop loss here, 98. And then we'll look at the 410. We said 410 before as a sweep. We'll do only one. On the previous account, we had a winner. See now a loser. Maybe my stop loss should be here to tell you the truth. At the 06. Somewhere here. 20. It's going to go up and down, consolidating. I want to buy, really. I really want to buy, but I think there's one more sweep coming, guys. I think there's one more sweep coming. Okay? So we'll see. Let's go back to the power indicator and focus here, really. Travis, it's all yours. If I can figure this mouse. This is so funny. Okay, here we go. I'll be right back.
All right, so we did just sweep below the 15-minute opening range low. That, again, is right around the 450. It's holding back above it. This is yesterday's initial balance low here at 470. And, of course, yesterday and today's open at 492, 495. We are testing right now. So we saw that sweep Mark was just talking about, another sweep lower. Was that it, or are we going to continue now? Dave, I see Mark's screen, and on the YouTube feed I also see Mark's screen. Try refreshing, or not sure. Is anyone else having a screen issue? I see it. I see Mark's charts right now. If anyone else is having an issue, please let us know.
So, of course, I go for the coffee and I miss the sweep.
Yep, you got your sweep.
Yeah, but did I get I didn't, my bracket was too large. It did not go to the 410. Where is it?
No, I didn't quite get there. It made a higher low.
Yeah. I'm trying to really gauge this consolidation, guys. That's really what I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to make money. I'm trying to, okay, what's happening at 520, what's happening at 415, and gauge the consolidation range right now with 1 micro. That's it. That's all I'm doing. You know, if it's sweep here, boom, I'll take it. If it's sweep here, I'm stopped and I can start to look at structure long. But right now, you look at the tools, we're sideways on the power trend here, and it's waiting to restructure back up, right? But I told you this morning, I like this division on the ES. Either it's going to hold here the 6820 area, or it's going to dump all the way to 6800, 68, this 67, 75, 67, 80 there, where I have my order block. So I'm waiting to see the consolidation. Do they sweep one more time, creating more liquidity buy, right? As you can see on the 1 minute right now, it's absolutely disgusting to trade. You don't trade that if you're a professional trader. You wait for a resolution of the consolidation here. And that's really where I am right now. Make sense, Travis? You wait for this resolution of the consolidation. Your likes, your comments are appreciated, guys. You know, Charles, good morning. It's good to see you. Kathy, good to see you. Who is Harley? I forgot Harley. I think it might be Andre. Dave, good morning. Yeah, should not be black screen. It's very clear. I see also on my laptop what you guys see.
Yeah, that's what I said. On my YouTube, I can see it. So, and I asked if anyone else had any issues. Nobody said anything. So, I think it was just Dave. Hopefully, that's fixed for you now, Dave.
Do we have a report here, Travis? Am I putting myself in a report issue?
There are manufacturing numbers, some more ISM at 10 in 2 minutes. Well, 1 minute.
That's a problem then, because I don't even know if I'm supposed to be, if it's considered a red folder, this ISM. It says red here. And those are funded accounts, so I might have to get out. I think usually the red folder are unemployment report, CPI, PPI, and FOMC, right, Travis?
Usually, but you have to verify with the firm itself. So you have to know the firm's rules, whatever firm you're trading with.
Yeah. Well, yeah, hold on. That's a problem. I forgot that Lucid. I think it's red folder. They are all the same. It's red folder, CPI, PPI. It took me. It took me on this one, guys. It took me on this one. So we have one winner, one loser. Different accounts, by the way. So I like that because it's rotation. So I'm going to go on. I'm going to go back here and trade from the trade of it perspective. Maybe I will do another one or two for the day before the gym, or if I see something. Be careful, it's a retest of the open range high. Are they going to reject it or restructure long? By the way, the power trend box is fighting right there, Travis. Do you see?
Yeah, it's up now.
That's 515.
Yep.
It's trying to print net buyers versus sideways trend. So that 520, which I showed it earlier, is very important now. I'm going to buy myself more Lucid account today. By the way, I put my mouth where my mouth is, guys. Let me show you. I mean, how do you show you? Do you see my accounts? I mean, I have one funded here, another funded here on Lucid,
Yeah, we
and,
see your trade right there.
and three of the Flex. So I'm going to buy more and more of the Flex. Those Lucid Flex 150K, one fee for 189 are really good. You don't even have recurring. So if I tell you it's good, it's good. I'm doing it. Guys, I'm not the guy who promote codes on all the prop firms. There's only two prop firms right now that I promote. Take Profit Trader number one for me, and number two, Lucid right now. That's it. Especially with their Flex account. So I really, really like it. Right? So, yeah. And it's end of the day trading. I like it very much. Okay, we're back above the open range. They are trying to structure. The long start looking a little better now.
They do. Overnight VWAP is right here at 554. So we got to be careful of this 550 area initially, but yeah, it's definitely looking strong. Obviously now, just big push.
Looking better, yeah. The key now is they are going to make us chase it. That's the problem. I told you, as soon as they passed that 520, it started looking better, right, Travis? I might take it in one of my top step account.
I mean, this 575 is this top of the zone that, I would wait for a pullback at least to the opening range high, 540.
Yeah, they might just fly, man.
Well, I don't think it's gonna bust through this 575 very easily. Maybe, obviously that could be wrong, but I think there's going to be a little resistance here, 575, 600.
A retest of the open range 520 would be better. Would be a lot better.
Yeah, that's 540 opening range high.
You can put a new trend line here that is pretty steep from there and kind of see if you have a reshot right there. We're in the middle of the gray box, also not the best. Let's see. Let's see if we can get something in the 520s again, but it might fly now. 537. 537 is the open range.
Yep, right around there.
Yeah, it might fly, dude, because I have an 820 targets at the top, So I think I'm going to take one here on my top step with a stop loss at what was the open?
The open is 495.
Yeah. So stop loss is at 478 and target 8798 here on this one. It's just one of the top step that I have funded. Only one contract, and then I might come with you guys on Trade.We on the screen as well. And by the way, it's right there. So you can see my entry and my exit. Can you guys see the funded account?
Yeah, we see it.
Okay. So you can see it's a funded account, XFA, with a balance of 3,600. So we'll see. I'm just going to go slow because I trade from the laptop. I'm not used to trade from the laptop. So I have to go.
Getting a pullback to the opening range high right here.
I cannot hear you. What?
Pullback to the opening range high right now.
Okay. I'm waiting. We are close to 10:15, Adrian. But yeah, if the longs happen, you don't want them to go back in the open range. Make sense? You know what the problem here is? I don't see my range from Asia. I need to look. Do you have the Asia ranges, low and high? London, Asia.
I just look at overnight high and low. I don't look at specific London usually.
This is why I did a very wide stop here. I want to see what's up. Yeah, no, the Asia ranges, guys. 615. We have a lot of space before we are back in the Asia ranges. 615, people. A lot of space before, but the power trend box has been rigging on the upside. I don't know. I don't know if I like this price action so far. 492. The good thing I've done this morning is I'm rotating account. So nothing get hurt, really. One makes 100, one lose 100. I'm kind of assessing the tape here. We are well below the overnight ranges, guys. For us to reclaim the ranges, we would have to be back above 600, 610 that area. We are far from that right now. Okay, so that 520 was the area where I was like, it becomes better for the long. So are they going to hold this 520? We have a division on the power indicator right there at 500. Are they like going back all the way to the 500? Yeah, it looks like it so far. Back above the 520.
Yep, just swept down there and back up.
I'm getting along here on take profit account, but I don't really want to have a very deep stop. What did you say the open was? 480?
495.
I might go here, 478. But that's about it. That's about it for me. It better hold around that 500 now. Otherwise, we're screwed. It goes back all the way to the 200s. Because don't forget, earlier this morning, that 520 rejected extremely violently when I took a short. So I have a mental note here with the power trend box that we keep on shifting around that 520. Travis, does that make sense? Obviously, a better entry long, guys, is the sweep here at 614 on the Qs and back. Same here. Sweep all the way here, but it's not going to go to 220. So what's left? Well, the bottom here, 410. So is it going 410 before it goes back up, or a restructure from here? So this is why you take small sizes. You want confirmations. That's exactly why you want confirmation. And this is why you do small sizes, really. Tell you the truth, I probably should not trade this take profit account because it's a trailing drawdown and it should be end of the day. I should focus just on my end of the day accounts. See, I tell you that 520 is the tricky point where they can't sell off the market all the way to the bottom again. What are you doing, Travis? You waiting?
No, I've been long since pre-market. I'm still in this long from 430.
Okay, nice.
I have added and taken profits here and there, added and taken losses here and there. So I'm still up 300 for the day.
Yeah,
With a runner.
This might blow up in my face if it goes through the open. That probably will be the last trade of the day for me. I will go at the gym, recenter, and reconstruct later on. The most difficult part for traders is to do one or two trades on each account and step away. Is everybody clear on the feed? Give me a quick yes, no. It's the most difficult skill. You can have the best tools, you can have the best strategy, you can be the master of this, master of that. The only skill that most traders don't have is to have limited time in front of the screen and step away after one or two losers on an account. And I usually that's the rule of two is very important for me. Two loser on any of the prop firm account, even as low or small as it is, I take a break, I go at the gym, reassess later on as I do other businesses. I take care of other businesses that I own. Very, very, very important. Very, very important. Stepping away, guys. Not being shy. Taking small losses is a beautiful thing in this business. It's like poker player. you lose small, and boom, you go in with 1 and 3 NQs, and you wipe out all your losses of the day. You scale in, you keep on moving your 1 hour risk with more contract, and you make a lot more money. It's it's basically playing poker, you know. So most days that works, and some days it doesn't work, and you just let go. You go to the gym and come back another day and fight it another day, you know. So far, we went up rapidly, right? And now we are consolidating, trying to figure if we tank again below that 520. So we need to be careful. That 520 is probably a problem here.
Charles is saying VI is going pink. It's still positive, still above zero, and it's got support all through here. So I don't see that as, it's not tanking by any means.
Pick. Well, the most important with the VI is it going up or is it going down? By the way, I like the VI at the top, and I don't even remember how I put it on the top panel. Let me see.
Well, there's a, you just do it with the panes, but.
Can I bring it up here? No, the overlay. I need to create my own pan now. Hold on. New pan above.
There you go. Yep.
And then power trend box should be there. And this should be, no, I screwed up again. I don't know where's the pen. I was trying to create a new pen. Usually it's here. Guess I'll have to leave it there. The long is working a little bit now. I wish I had the volume indicator there. This is the ATR, and
it is back to overnight VWAP and just above the opening range high now.
Yeah, my long is it's working a little better now. Remove drawings here. We're going to remove the drawings here now. 30 points so far. It's working so far. Patience. Should I come and start buying more? That's the question. Well, back above the open range, right, Travis? But
Yep.
I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait maybe between now and 10:30. Agreed? Because if we print IB high, I don't know. But it looks a lot better. I could do a free trade there, but it's my laptop. It is a TPT account with trailing drawdown, so I don't think I should really. So matter of fact, to tell you the truth, I should start trailing this thing. I really don't want to bring the stop. I want to let it breathe, but it's very hard to let breathe accounts with trailing drawdown. Very, very hard to let them breathe with trailing drawdown. Yeah, see now? It's back at 12.
Yeah, well, this is a good pullback.
The trailing drawdown hates this stuff.
Yeah, that's why I avoid those accounts altogether.
Let's see. Let's observe here.
So 10 minutes now to the initial balance. That 575 area could be the high, the initial balance high. If we don't break above that, yeah, 574 quarter was our high of the day so far. So if that is the initial balance high and we can break above that, and then a retest of that as support, I think that would be a great entry point.
I'm starting to not like this trade. I'm starting to not like this trade. This over holding the 520 without sustaining above the 520. Be careful if you long. It needs to hold this 520 consistently now, guys. We're revisiting the division of third of the power indicator for the second time now. Let's see if they can sustain above the 520. I am very, very much into that 520 because the power trend box keeps on changing colors here. Sideways too long, sideways too long, sideways too long. It does not like that 520 area there. That 520 becomes very, very important, Travis. Yeah.
Yep, very key decision point.
Very, very important area, guys, this 520, guys. I want to see a little bit more of a bigger candle on the upside. Does that make sense, everyone? a bigger candle in the upside. Hey, thank you for the likes and comments, everybody. God. Yeah, I would like to see a bigger candle on the upside for that long, to start like, I want to see a new high as well. Yeah, it's hard to see. I know. I'm sorry, guys, because the way my kids see, we reject again. This 520 is a problem, and we start forming a lower high, which I don't really like at the top.
Yeah, that's again, it's rejecting VWAP right, overnight VWAP right there, just above the 550.
We start creating some lower high there.
But only, 5 minutes until the initial balance, so that'll be key to see what happens after that.
We need a big candle that takes that consolidation. No one should do big sizes here. No one should take big sizes. It's 1 micro. We want to assess the range. That 410 was really the entry I wanted, so I am a little late on this entry right now. See what I mean? I am also on the trailing drawdown on TPT account. So I have to be careful. I want to see a big candle going towards the 600, guys, and reclaiming some of the overnight ranges for the longs. Otherwise, we are going towards the 200 and the 300, and we all need to be extremely careful here. I'm starting to not like those lower highs, as I told you. The longer we stay in this consolidation, it's not usually a good NASDAQ rebound and a good NASDAQ squeeze has a lot more juice than what we are looking at right now. Does that make sense, everyone on the feed? That means that within the next 5 minutes, as we print the IBI, I need to be careful because that could be the high of the range for the day, right, Travis? And get screwed. I think I'm going to take my... if we don't have a big candle coming very, very soon here, I will have to get out of this trade, people. I'm going to move the stop, Travis. Agreed? I'm moving the stop towards profit.
Where's your entry? 526?
28. So I'm going to move the stop. Oops, wrong. Hold on. I need to go off here. Yeah, I'm moving the stop here and I'm canceling the stop. So no loss on that trade anymore. Because I don't like the behavior of the candles. I don't like the behavior of the price. We need a much better price action here. Maybe I'll move my stop even a little more. Here. 30. I'm not losing this trade anymore. I do not like the price action. It's not going strong enough and fast enough. The truth is I should be patient with the 500 stop. But because this is my trailing drawdown TPT funded account, pro account, I don't want to have drawdown. It stops me at a little profits, fine. It stops me. I don't give a shit. We'll do it again. I don't like those lower highs right now. It's taking too long. We need a much bigger candle here. Boom, it took me. So at least I'm out of this one. And here I'm going to do the same. Starting to not like this trade at the top of IB. So far, this is a non-event day. We go up, consolidate. We go down, consolidate. It's not really a good trading day so far. So me, it's going to be to the gym soon. It's 10:30. I'm observing the IB and then on my way to the gym. I tell you, if it breaks 500, 520 here, it's looking worse. 520 is very, very important. A lot of games around that 520 right now.
Yep, and we now have the initial balance set, so that 575 is the initial balance high. So as far as any longs, adding to any longs are concerned, I want to see a break above that, a retest of that as support. And that will make the initial balance low at 430, yeah. So that's the 430 to 390 range on the bottom. I was looking for yesterday.
I screwed up. I did not rotate my account, and I was trading on the same account. Watch that 20. See this 20. This waiting time on the 20 is not good. When you trade Nasdaq, you want to see those candles expand, right? And you want expansion, consolidation, expansion, but you want the consolidation to be very, very fast when they start squeezing. This is not a strong squeeze here. This is an hesitation. We have lower high. We're still holding the 500 pretty good though. But if we start losing this 500, guys, we are going, this division of the power indicator, 500 to the 495, we are going to go very, very fast to the 440s and 230s. It would be really bad. So be careful. You know, it would be really, really bad. You want, when the candles are going like this, consolidation, doing nothing, consolidation, doing nothing, that's not good. See what I told you? See? That's experience of reading the tape, people. You know, lower high, consolidation, consolidation. There's no more expansion. You wonder what's going on. And they retest again the 500 for the third time now. So let's see if they can hold the open, which is, they could maybe sweep a little bit for some liquidity towards the open, which the open is 94. So they keep on tapping the open and holding, right, Travis, so far? That's what they are doing.
Yeah, so far.
Let's observe another 10 minutes and then gym time. That's it. You need to control time. You need to control size. You need to control the numbers of trades. Those are the stuff that most traders cannot do to succeed. I'm telling you.
There we go. Look at that push up of 500, right back towards those 575s, right back towards the initial balance high there. Big, big move there. All right, so we just poked above the initial balance high. Let's see what happens there now.
See, this is the type of candle that I was talking about. You want that type of candle. That's the type of candle holding the 500, the power indicator 3-4 times, and then go. The long is looking a lot better now. I'm long on the top step on an account that is not doing so well.
Yeah, so now I want to see it close above the initial balance high, above that 575, and then come back and retest it as support, and then I'll add to my long if we get that.
Well, you have an equal high. It could again. go to the 520s. Be careful. Retest even the open range of 537. It's looking better. They are trying to restructure it. Certainly looking better for the longs now. Those are the big candles that I wanted to see from support.
Okay, we closed above the initial balance high. We just came down and retested it as support, so I did add to my long here. Let's see if we hold it.
I am back long too, but because of the trailing drawdown, I need to be very careful. I'm going to add one now. And what did I tell you? 610 to regain the intranight ranges. So now we are up 160, 5 contract, 5 micros. We're going to put stop loss. Unfortunately, I have to put stop loss. That's the problem here. But I'm going to start putting stop loss here. 1, 2, and 3. And I will and I'll start buying and selling. Because of the trailing drawdown, I need to take profit, guys. I'm going to take a profit. Come on. Can you go a little bit higher towards the 7 a.m., 6 p.m. would be lovely. Here we go. Maybe I'll sell one here.
Yeah, the 600 could be, I mean, I just closed out of that addition that I just took out. So 600 could be some tough resistance.
Yeah, I just move everything, so shit. I cannot even see. I'm going to start taking some of the profit here. And yeah, I took some. It's not a lot, but I took some. Okay, I want to restructure this here. This is a problem on the object tree. The premium rule of third should be here. Volume indicator. You know what? I'm going to do this like this. Because I can't see the power trend box now. It's positive, so I'm going to do this, and then I should be fine. And I want to see the net buyers here. They sold from that 600 some. They might retest the open range. If it goes back below 520, be careful.
Yeah, it sold off the 600 down to overnight VWAP, which is still 552, and holding back up there. Now back slightly above the initial balance high.
Yeah, the longs are looking good here. People are buying retracements here, Travis. You know? So long we hold that 520, people are buying retracements here. It's going to be a lot of, look, extension candle, consolidation, expansion. You saw it here, consolidation, expansion, consolidation, expansion. So this 550 now, 550 area needs to hold. I want to see higher holding as we regain the 6 p.m., 7 a.m. numbers, which are more towards the 610 and 625, guys. So 650, we really need to hold around the 650 now. It doesn't matter if they don't perfectly hold this IB high. You want, like, look, this one is 37, this one is 76. Around the middle of the power indicator, that at 552, you want to hold the longs here. Okay? I hope it makes sense. That would be my area where I would add 550, 520, because that 520 is very, very tricky, Travis. Very tricky. I'll be right back. Trades still continue to look good. On my EOD accounts on Top Step, I am still long. On Take Profit, as you've seen, I am out because the trailing drawdown. I might trade my Lucid, to tell you the truth. I'm like, could trade my Lucid. Well, about to regain the 7 a.m., 6 p.m. It's looking better and better. Especially if we are structuring above the 610, 620, Travis, and retest that, we are flying in the 700s again. Let me see the altcoins. I suspect the altcoins have regained as well. Let me see. Not really. Altcoins have not really regained. Be careful of another raid to the 550. Be careful to a raid at 550. This 550 is kind of the, yeah. I'm watching this 550. 550, what's the IB now? 550, 570 area is where your longs, your re-entry longs look better, or adding to your longs.
Yeah, Mark. So I just read through the new Tradify account, the Select account.
Mm-hmm.
There's two different options with it once you pass the evaluation. So in your funded, you can either choose a more of a top step style, where it has the end of day trailing and 5 winning days, up to 50% of your profits. So very similar to Top Step on that, although it does have smaller payout caps. So Top Step is better. The other option, you get the daily payouts, although it doesn't specify the drawdown. On the other one, it specifies the drawdown as end of day. It doesn't specify if the drawdown is end of day on the daily payout. But the caps are very, very small. It starts out at $1,000 payout cap, goes at $1,500 and max is at $2,500. So you can't withdraw more than $2,500 in a payout. Uses the buffer system, but I'm pretty sure this is. I need verification on this. I'm pretty sure if you select that payout option, the daily payout option, it's still an intraday drawdown. And if that's the case, then it's not better. If it is an end of day drawdown on this daily thing, then I would like the accounts more than take profit, but you do have very, very tight caps. Like I said, 2,500 is the max. Starts out at 1,000 max withdrawal.
Just the way you explain it, it's so complicated that I don't even want the account. I mean, Lucid Flex is so clear. $4,500 drawdown, $189 price, no recurring, end of the day, do your thing and get your $3,000 payout every pay cycle. No buffer to get also to pay out. So
Yeah.
So far, those flex looks like the best, isn't it? Like clear, it's clear. Like I don't even know what you just talked about.
It's only the best if you have the discount. If you're paying full price on those Lucid Flex accounts, then it is definitely not the best.
Well, you guys have to move your ass and get the discount until tonight. 5 p.m.
Yeah, today's the last day, so jump on that for sure.
Yeah, and please support the community with the code PPI. I mean, we helped you introduce you the latest, the best stuff in the industry. Right now, the Lucid Flex with the discount that expires at 5 p.m. today are the best. Those are the best 150K account. You don't get recurring if you don't blow up the account. So if you go with micros, 1 to 5 micros each time, and scale from there, you should not blow up those accounts, guys. The only times you are going to blow up those accounts, especially if you have the power indicator and you are in the community, is if you start doing the full minis. If you do the full minis, that's where you start burning up your drawdown. Yeah, I do the full minis in evals, but I don't do them in funded accounts. In funded accounts, I scale 3, 5 micros and up, and then I keep my risk 1 hour and I scale size. So it's not super complicating the winning formula. Few trades per day, few hours per day, you limit time, you limit trades, right? And you trade micros on your funded and you push aggressively with evals on your evals with full NQ. But even that, when you push with full NQ, you don't want to blow up account and it costs you money. You want to do few trades per day, even on the evals with big sizes, right? So, guys, believe me, we have a lot of experience. You listen to what we say. You don't want to do 200, 300, 500 trades a day with full NQs on your evals. You'll blow up your evals. Look at your 4-hour chart. Look at your hourly charts. Pick good trades of entries and good trades of exit. If you're too late, like now we're too late from the 400, just do it with micros. Just have a wide stop and keep micros. Be wide on your stop, be wide on your target, and be relaxed with 1 and 3 micros. Try to construct 1 micro per $1,000 of drawdown and you'll be fine. Right, Travis? Guys, if you construct like this, you'll be fine. $1,000 of drawdown per micro. So on the 4,500, you can trade 3 to 5 micros and scale from there as you win money. You go on the dome and you break even the extra contract so that you keep your risk 1 hour. That's the secret. That's the secret formula. No matter if you have our patented indicators or not, if you have your own system, that's the sauce. Keep the 1 hour constant and add size as you go. But you go on the dome. You break even on those new size as soon as possible. So they don't cost you, they don't take more into your 1 hour. You always want a 1 hour and a running size. If you have more than 1 contract, if you have 1 contract only, then take your TP. I hope it's helpful. Okay. I'll be right back. I need some coffee refill. I'm still long on my crew, on my top step. Take profit, and you've seen the things. It's because of the trailing drawdown. So I'll give you another secret there. I prefer using my pro accounts, which have trailing drawdown, during the night. It's more quiet, right? Everything is more quiet at night. I have 2 more pro. I lost a pro yesterday. I have 2 more pro coming, guys. 2 more pro coming, plus I have my pro plus. So I'll be back at 4 pro plus a live account. Okay. And by the way, if you don't believe me, it's right there in black and white. Look. I don't know if you can see. Can you see my 2 pro plus, my pro?
Yep. See you today.
Yeah. So I have 2 here and I have 2 more coming. So I'll be back at the 4 pro and 1 pro plus. So I lost 1 yesterday with the tech issues. C'est la vie, It's part of the business, guys. So the question here is, do we add to this retracement or wait? Oh, I don't know what happened to your chart. What happened to your chart? Oh, here. Is it? I'm like, what the heck is your chart? I don't know what's happening. Oh, no. This needs to be here. This needs to be with you. I'm getting used to my laptop, guys. Don't shoot the messenger. Getting used to this laptop. We're coming back towards that 50, 55. 50, 55, 20 is the area where I think it's interesting if the longs are coming back. But let's see.
Yeah, went up and tested near the 6 p.m. level, which is at 610, and rejected right off of that.
Well, I'll tell you, there's a thing that I don't like here, is that the volume indicator keeps on going down when prices were coming up. But I still think 550 is okay. So long we hold that 550, 520, the longs are still okay, guys. I wish I could connect my Lucid accounts with you guys on the feed because I have a shitload of Lucid accounts. We still hold the 550. See, so long we hold 550, 520, the longs are kind of consolidating. But again, this is one of those situations where you have to be patient, you know.
We have a couple minutes left on this 30-minute bar relative to the initial balance high to determine whether it's a failed failed upside auction or not. Right now we're below it and we're holding it. We're holding below it, holding it as resistance.
I'll tell you what's happening here as I'm late for the gym soon. I want to keep. I think if we hold the 500, 495 on those micros with a target in the 700, 800s, but I think it's not going to be that easy today. They are like, you can see they are doing a lot. So what you read from those TraderFi account didn't look too great. It looked weird. It looked weird, and the way you explained it to me.
They're okay, but and I did get clarification. Both options that you choose are end of day trailing drawdown, so that does make it better than take profit trader in my opinion. However, it has the payout caps and very tight payout caps, which take profit does not have those caps.
No caps that take profit trader. Oh yeah, no. When you make $10,000, they sent you to live. Or
I'm talking about withdrawals though. Like there's no maximum withdrawal amount on take profit trader, correct?
Well, they say it, but it's not really correct because when you make $10,000, they sent you to live, or they give you an 80-20 split, but they want you to keep $5,000 for the Pro Plus Live account.
Right.
So in theory, you can never make more than $10,000, $20,000 profit on the Pro account before they set you to live. That's number one. and number two, they always want you to keep 5. So they really actually pay you on 15. But 15,000, 80% of 15,000 is 12,000, which is a lot better than most firm per account.
Yep, it is better. Yeah, but it's still, I mean, you have an intraday trailing drawdown on that, plus the 80-20 split as opposed to the 90-10 split. So, I mean, they all have their pros and cons, right? So you just have to determine what's best for you. These new accounts at Tradify, they have their advantages and their disadvantages. So the risk is really tight. Even you have a daily loss limit on the 150K account. You have a daily loss limit of $1,700 and a maximum drawdown of $3,500, as opposed to $4,500 with most other firms. So give and take. I mean, in my opinion, of course, I'm biased, but Top Step is still best all around account with all of those different options. So we did officially close below the initial balance here on this 30-minute bar, and we're holding below it. So this is technically a failed upside auction. We'll see if they actually reject it, if they're going to buy it and make the technicians a liar today.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, you know I disagree with you. Top Step is not the best.
It's best all around. I mean, we can argue each little point. The only thing that Take Profit Trader has better than Top Step is the daily payout with the quote unquote no cap. But I mean, you have an intraday trailing drawdown as opposed to end of day that automatically disqualifies Take Profit Trader in my eyes. And then out of all the other end of day trailing accounts, trailing firms, Top Step has better rules than all of them. With the exception of today and those Lucid Flex accounts, because it's only a one-time payment on the eval rather than a monthly bill. So if you can get that one-time payment at Lucid Flex today with the code PPI, that is the best account as of today. And then as of tomorrow, in my opinion, Top Step will again be the best.
Yeah, I can only speak for myself, guys, and my experience with over 16 funded accounts. That's all I can do. For me, TPT number 1, Lucid number 2, Top Step number 3. If you want to end of the day and having a career, that's all I can say. We can redo this thing 20 times, I can tell you the worst one is Apex.
Yep, I can agree with you on that.
Yeah. And by the way, Apex, if you're really good at scalping and really good at following their rule, the 8-day and stuff, they'll pay you. There's guys making a lot of money scaling the 20 accounts, but it's super stressful, I'm not a kid anymore. I like having leeway on my trades, so I like the end of the day mainly. Now that being said, I do fairly well with the TPT trailing drawdown as well on the pro account. I've sucked those pro accounts since March. I lost 2. I'm regaining 2. 1 on December the 7th, so I'll have 3 plus my live pro plus. So I'm still doing well, but ideally I want all my pro accounts to be pro plus, because then I am end of the day, unlimited cap, daily payout. So that's where you are in the best of world, and you can copy 4 to 5, and that's how that kid made $1.6 million. So I have a TP that just hit profit here apparently somewhere. So that's good. I'm getting some profit on some of my.
Did you take a long off that 550?
Yeah, I was around. Well, I added on some of my Lucid. I've been trading the Lucid. I want to show you the Lucid, but it's not connected on TradingView. I have to figure my password. Guys, I have been on a stupid laptop all morning, So it's not a lot of money. It's like a micro there and there. Participate in the market before I go to the gym here. That's really what it is. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can bring it. I showed it. I showed you earlier on.
Yeah, we got your trade of 8 now.
No, those are the pro account. That's not the one I wanted to show you. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's a bunch of Lucid account. And talking about Lucid Flex, when I told you, I'm telling you it's great. I might even buy more today. I love it. I have 3 right now that I bought, and I'm going to buy more. I want some backup on Lucid. Can you see all my Lucid?
Yep, we got them.
So, I do my crows there. I'm moving the needle forward. Look, I need 159 there to get my first payout, and I will get there, and then that's it, guys. Then you pass. There's no buffer. If I make 4,000, I can take 50%. Then I have 1, 2, 3, but this one is already funded. The LTD, the LFEs are the flex. So I have 1, 2, 3 flex. I'm probably going to buy. One more flex or 2. You know. I just want those flex everywhere. That's what I want. You know. I think those flex are better than the straight to funded. Next year, guys, next year, I'm not going to do a lot of straight to funded. I think it's a waste of money. You know,
They're
uh,
expensive and the rules are tough, especially most of them have a consistency rule, which is, pretty tight. Plus, some of them have like a minimum days you have to trade in between payouts and things like that. So, yeah, you save the evaluation process, but it's not worth it for what you get out of it. I agree with that.
it's yeah, no, not worth it. It's you increase the cost of your overall business by having the straight to funded, and all of this because we are fucking excuse my French, lazy to pass an account in 2 days to 7 days. Go and pass them. It's good practice on the EVA. In a week's time, you pass them and you get better habits. Well, not habits, I would not say that, but you get better cost and better payout rules, Travis. I don't like the straight to funded, and I think I'm going to make a rule next year to really avoid them, to avoid them as much. Now, resetting a top step account at 727, uh, I might do that a couple of times. Resetting the top take profit at 1,500, it's stupid. You reset $1,500, you could have passed 7 others in a week. Stay away from the lure of resetting funded account and stay away from the straight to funded. Prove yourself, guys. I think it's a great thing to go back to the drawing board, buy an eval as cheap as possible, and pass it in a week. You know, I mean, some people don't pass it in a week. Sometimes I don't. I blow them up. But if I am going to pass them and be aggressive, I pass them in 3 days to a week. I mean, I do. It's a fact. You know, I can show you because I was having a problem earlier with the guys at TPT. Let me see if I can pull it out. And I show them that they did not activated one of my accounts. And I was like, dude, where's my account? And let me see. if I can show you that. It's just to show you when I start. I want to make sure there is not my name there. Let me see. Maybe I can gather that for you. I want to show you something because I think people don't realize, but it's true. Oh, I'm getting stopped here.
Yeah, we are failing the initial balance high now.
I told you this 520 is a problem, people. This 520. This is today. You guys make fun of me doing the micros, but today with 2 micros, the market goes up and down $200 to $400. So why do anything but micro? If you do the full contract, you're stupid today. It's like with an ATR that high, it's not good. It's starting to fail again. Let me see here. I have white stop here. I should be careful on this one. Yeah. If we are not holding the 520, guys, we have a problem. We are going to suck up all the way to the open again, to the 495. I don't like that they broke the 550, Travis. And they are about to fail the open range here. And the power trend box is coming back sideways again. Be very careful here, guys.
Yep. I mean, we had a failed upside auction. It wasn't a clean failed upside auction, but it did fail it. So now a move back to the open at least is definitely not out of the picture. We're almost there anyway. 30 points away.
Yeah, they must hold that 520 area that has been proven and tested many times today, this 520. This is where they come, they swipe you, they retest the trend line, and they might do the big candle. If they don't do a big candle very soon on the upside, then we are going to fail 520, 495. We are back on the downside, and it's going to surprise everybody. So be very, very, very careful here. Very careful. I am extremely surprised how fast you can lose and make $200 to $300 to $400 with the micros, Travis. You know, people.
Yeah, it doesn't take much when the market moves like this.
But that's what I'm saying. People don't realize the power of the micro until you have an ATR at 40, 50, 60 points. What's the ATR right now? 21 points a minute, but it dropped 60 points from the 600. And they don't realize how fast you can lose 200, 400 with micros. You know, this is why, guys, when the ATR is that high, you got to stick to the micros. Otherwise, you are going to get clobbered. It's going to be gym time for me. I am above and beyond my time. I wanted to show you for the people who think it's long. It's not long if you are aggressively doing them, but I don't know what happened. I had an image. I had it, and I don't know where it went. Let me see. Well,
It is interesting too. The trend box is sideways here around the 550, whereas it was much lower. It's closer to the 520, 515 that it was fighting earlier.
So look, the one that they are going to give me in December, because I have done so many eval and passed that they cannot give it to me before December. Let me show you. Can you see this? Can you see this?
Yeah, we see it.
So see, I started in November 24th. There was Thanksgiving there. And I passed on December 1st. It's not $9,000 of profit. As a matter of fact, I did more. Look, I did 9,495 right there. So the point in the matter is what? It's not impossible, guys, to pass in 2 days and in 6 days. I do it all the time. But I trade aggressive. I scale up to 10, 15 contracts sometimes. I mean, I don't like 15 contracts, but I really trade 3 to 10 to pass. Then I go to micros, right? So don't think it's not happening. I do it all the freaking time. Just, when you pass the fear of trading big sizes on your eval, you will see how fast you do that. All you need is 10 points to 15 points at 15 contract to make your $4,000 almost. Does that make sense, everyone on the feed? Of course, it doesn't bring good habits, but I'm not there for good habits. I'm there to pass and then use the good habits with the micros to get paid, right? And then you scale 3, 5 micros. I hope it was helpful, everybody. I love you all. It was a little challenging, very challenging, as a matter of fact, for me yesterday because of the tech issue on my PC, which is at the repair shop. I don't know when I'll get my PC back. I'm trading from a laptop right now and one screen plus my laptop, which I am not used to. So I'm getting back in the groove. I want to stream. I want to help you guys, but I need the tools to do it properly without being distracted, because yesterday I lost one of my Pro Plus account being distracted yesterday. It was not a good day to trade the Pro Plus. So your likes, comments are appreciated. Before we leave, we'll leave with the little music. Do not forget, at 5 p.m., I think that Lucid Trading will stop their Flex account discount of 40%. Right now, it's $189 for the 150K account, one-time fee. There's no recurring fee until you pass. You should jump on it. I'm going to buy 3 more, so I'll have 6. So I should expect out of 6 probably to pass 4. That's probably what is going to happen. So I want those 4, and they'll be in the backup of my 3. I have already 3 funded, 2 straight to funded here. I think I have, how many? Yeah, I have 2 here. And I have 1 up there, so 3. So I have 2 slots left on Lucid to be funded on those Lucid accounts. Okay? I love you all, everybody. I will see you next Tuesday. The people on the mastery program that are using our patented tool, I'll see you tomorrow at 10 after 9. But guys, do not forget the Lucid account. Those Lucid Flex accounts are really good. Code PPI if you want to support us before 5 p.m. There's only 2 firms that I promote, that I endorse, is Tech Profit Trader and Lucid Trading, both based in the US, both with good CEOs that are based in the US, and both company pays, and they are proven to pay. And I think Lucid is going to get better and better. The CEO at Lucid is extremely smart. Love you all, everybody. And let's finish with our little musica. And we'll see you next week, everybody, on the live feed. And hopefully I'll have my laptop back.
Never ever give up. I almost let go 1,000 times. Traded my sleep for a shot at consistency. Blood and tears fell through long, lonely weeks. My dream kept me going when I felt too weak. Whoa, never give up through blood, tears, and success.